Nordic Combined is an Olympic ski event featuring first a ski jump and then a 10-kilometer cross-country ski race. This video will provide a brief overview of the sport and explain some of its basic physics principles. The top three countries this year in Nordic Combined were Norway, Germany, and Austria. The American competitors in Sochi were Bill DeMong, Brian Fletcher, Taylor Fletcher, and Todd Lodwick. First, the athletes jump off either a normal or large-sized hill. The skier with the farthest jump distance is awarded the first position in the ski race. The remaining athletes are placed behind this first position according to the proportion of their jump distance to the first man's position's jump distance. The first skier to cross the finish line wins. In the ski jump, athletes use special boots and bindings in order to lean as far forward as possible. This is in order to cut down air resistance. The athletes also try to increase their flight time by placing their skis in the V position and also trying to direct airflow with their arms and hands. This follows a basic principle of projectile motion, meaning the longer the time you spend in the air, the farther distance you will cover. The hill itself outlines another physics principle. The shape allows skiers to gain as much velocity down the hill before launch as they can. This is comparable to a roller coaster gaining momentum down a hill and using it to coast over the next several hills. The total energy of the skier remains constant throughout the jump. The greatest potential energy is at the top of the hill, and kinetic energy builds as the skier moves down the hill. The skier could increase his potential energy by either jumping from a higher hill or adding on a few pounds, but the added mass would mean reduced air time. Now onto the cross-country ski section of the event. In this approximately 6-mile race, the goal is to reduce friction. This is achieved by waxing the skis, which is here shown in an old video. Although today, skiers use much more specialized equipment and wax. But the goal remains the same. The less friction means the more a skier can glide. Therefore, the more distance he can travel using the same amount of force. Here I will demonstrate an at-home test you can do to test these principles. The levels of friction experienced vary greatly depending on the type of footwear, or in Nordic Combined, the bottom surface of the skis. In everyday life, you can test this using a tennis shoe and a sock. With the tennis shoe on, you will find you glide much less because of the treads on the bottom. But with the smooth surface of the sock, you travel a greater distance using the same energy. Here I will demonstrate. With the tennis shoe on, I do not glide much. But with the sock, I travel a much further distance using the same energy. I hope this video was helpful in order to understand how physics is present in everyday events, like the Olympics.